What's up, guys? It's Black Boy Simon coming to you with a Bleach chapter commentary, and it's chapter 604, titled Revitalized. Now, this chapter from last week is the continuation of the battle with Nehemiah and JUHAAA BACH with his elite force. Now, when I saw everything panning out, I was kind of in shock that JUHAAA BACH took all the powers from the Quincy's, and he decided to most of the Quincy's that he deemed unworthy, he was ousting on the battleground. He decided to give those powers to the elite force up in Royal Palace, and we get confirmation from these characters about like what really happened. Is that their powers? It's not only revived them, but it also like awakened their unlocked potential, and that's kind of like what Boro was saying, because his power x-axis in Japanese it means something. It's like it's a certain word, but it means to pierce through anything. So his power now in holy form, he can pierce through anything with his sniper. He can shoot stuff, and just there's no way of you blocking it unless you dodge it and then you go in for the kill. Now I thought that was pretty sick that he got like a fully awakened power, but and at the same time I thought it was like kind of like bullshit. But I didn't know that x-axis, and I didn't know that it meant that. I thought it was kind of like he would kind of like tilt you towards his aim where he can never miss, but it's actually not that. So we get that kind of power struggle. Nehemiah, the way he got dealt with, his shoulder getting blown off, and then like his chest getting blown in, like just a hole right through it. I'm just like, whoa, like that quick? Damn. Okay, it's not that quick, but Nehemiah got taken out, and his teammates, they didn't expect that. I don't think they really did not expect that Butter's power was like that, because he had to like show them like, no, this is what it really means. So they protect him. Well, they try to protect him, and their friend, I guess, if he's not dead, he's on the verge of death. Like no regular person can survive a blown off shoulder, let alone a bullet straight through the chest. So Nehemiah, he's probably down for the count right now. JUHAAA BACH is just on a rampage. He doesn't give a crap about his teammates or the Zero Division. Like, his division is the top division, and Basby and them, I mean, the way Basby got his power taken away, that's like shitty, man. Also, supposedly when Al-Sudan is performed, it takes away their powers and it exterminates the Sternritter. So they not only lose their power, but they also die from it. That's what they're inferring from the chapter, and this could be a good or bad thing, because the bad part is that a lot of the characters that we want to see fight or have the battles, they're now not going to be able to fight. Either they're not going to be able to fight at their full potential, or they're not going to be able to fight at all, and possibly will die, if not by the hands of JUHAAA BACH taking away their powers, probably by the hands of Shinigami. But the good side to this is that if let's just say this is my thing. If he's on a time schedule and people are losing interest in Bleach, and people or Shonen Jump might like step down from releasing the manga in Japan, like they don't want to do the series anymore because it's not getting enough ratings as far as for the manga, like no one's really buying it, then it's a good thing that he's kind of speeding up the war so we can get to the really good parts, because JUHAAA BACH is at the Royal Palace. So the story will be further accelerated to a quicker conclusion. So we'll have a definite end. If not next year, if not next year, the beginning of 2016. That's how I see it. So but I'm not really I'm really not that upset about about that happening with the Quincy's, like the fights, getting cut short because we kind of were just dealing with other stuff anyway. And like for me personally, it was okay. Me personally, it was you win some, you lose some. I mean, it really did not affect me as much. Like, okay, we're not going to get the fights that we want to see, but we'll probably get some of the fights that we need to see. And everyone's thinking Grimjow is here. I don't know. It's starting to look like he's not, but I could be wrong. We still have a few more weeks of this year, and we got 2015. So let's see what happens. It's really getting dire, and JUHAAA BACH and his group, they're taking things up a notch. So I think everyone needs to get to the Soul Palace. They got to figure out a way of getting up there because it has to be everyone versus the Quincy's of the elite. That's JUHAAA BACH, who all his other people, and possibly the Quincy's that he turned on or took their powers away. They might just end up turning on him because they don't feel like, they're you know what I like? I like that they have their own personalities. They are alive. Their characters they're okay here. My master, no, like these characters, like they're loyal to your majesty, like they still are loyal to JUHAAA BACH. At the same time, they're like they want to understand the reasoning. They're just not puppets. They're pawns because they're being used for an end, to means to an end. They're tools. Let's get that straight here. They are pawns. But they're not puppets. They're not mindless puppets just going along with whatever JUHAAA BACH says. Well, they kind of are, but it's not like they don't know what's going on. And they don't want to lose their life just as much as JUHAAA BACH don't want to lose his life. So they might end up doing a coup, end up turning their back on JUHAAA BACH because like they might actually join the Shinigami sides. The Quincy that were deemed unworthy will probably turn against JUHAAA BACH. So I want to see how that plays out, if that plays out. Ichigo in the game, they're still going up to the palace. I wonder if when he gets up there, he sees all the royal guards dead. That would be crazy because JUHAAA BACH right now is about to face the Rick Ross beard dude. He's either a light skinned black dude or a heavyset Japanese dude. Who knows? But he mentions the guy's name. I don't remember it. I can't remember it, but he says it to him in a familiarity tone, like he knows him, which he probably does. I'm guessing he probably does. But the guy, he seems offended because like, don't talk to me like in that tone, like you know me, like. Yeah, he knows him. I believe JUHAAA BACH knows him, but like you know me, but you don't know me. Don't act like we all buddy now. Like that's not how it's gonna go. When you break ties with people, people get salty, and for good reason. They have good reason. JUHAAA BACH hasn't been the greatest of associate or friend or whatever. He's done a lot of heinous things, and he should be dealt with accordingly in that manner as such. But JUHAAA BACH is ruthless to the core, to the blackest of black cores, and he's ready to like just let me go through. Let's make this easy on yourself. And the dude's like, no. So I'm expecting this battle. I want to see how this thing turns out. I'm liking where this is going. Hope we don't get any interruptions, but if there are some off-screen kills, maybe we'll get some insight onto how that happened, or I guess we'll get to the really important stuff. I'm set. I don't mind what's going on, but I hope Kubo doesn't go too far where we don't get enough content, still keep us going, but I don't know all the things that Kubo has to do or all the stuff that he has to go through to put this manga out. So let's just hope he gives us quality content. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the chapter. It's really was just the beginning to a very vicious end of what's going to happen, possibly. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like this video if you did. If you didn't, I have to. And you can go to my Facebook fan page in the description box below. And this is Black Boss 91 signing out.